Good morning, everyone. I'm hoping everyone is doing well. It is a beautiful morning, and the topic that stood out in my mind from, I would say, here recently, I decided that I would do a quick video on. Um, okay, so these are the signs to look forward to. To look for when you share good news with someone that is not happy, that you are doing well. I would say the signs of jealousy, envy, overall just 1,000%, and then some hatred. Okay, so there's like up to six different things that they will do. The first thing is no response, just silence. Um, so silent that you could hear a pin drop, even if you're over the phone. The second sign would be they'll change the subject on you. And you'll be like, hello, what happened? Like you're saying this to yourself. The third sign is that even though it was a quiet background, suddenly there's a lot of noise and you can hear people. They didn't tell you to hold on. They didn't say call them back. It's just they just start interacting with the people in the background. And the fourth sign would be that all of a sudden they gotta go. Now, prior to you calling them and sharing your good news, they had all the time in the world. But then suddenly they gotta go. All right. And then the next sign is you'll get disconnected. You're not gonna know what happened. The line is just gonna, let you know that they're no longer on the other end. And they may not really let you know right away as to what the issue is. Or they may not do it ever again. But if they do, they'll have some type of measly excuse. Oh, bad signal, bad reception. Um, this happened, that happened. Okay, and then let me see. The last sign, or should I say, once the contact is lost, you can forget it. You may not ever hear from them again, or if so, it'll be a while. And when they do, it'll be some type of measly excuse. So here's the thing: they may have had a beautiful day up until you called them with your good news. Now they are depressed, they're back in bed, they're sleeping all day, they're so upset, they can't understand or believe as to why this wonderful thing has happened to you. Uh, you know, how dare that situation occur? Like what? They just not gonna be able to comprehend or even accept it. So you may have lost that person for good. But if you switch things around, it's not that you lost them, they lost you. And if they did lose you, it is for a good reason, okay? It's time to move on. They're not your friend, they don't care anything about you. They definitely don't want to hear about your good news. They prefer to hear bad news. They want to hear stuff like your dog died, your cat committed suicide, your fish ain't swimming, your boyfriend cheated on you, you found out your husband is sleeping with your best friend, you lost your job, you're getting kicked out of school, you're failing all of your classes, and I can go on. That's the kind of stuff that they want to hear. They want to hear that you got robbed and you don't have any clothes or shoes. You don't have anything but your bras and panties and you're trying to figure out your next move. They don't want to hear anything good. So the best thing for you to do is to treat them like they treat you. Because you know what? They rather read about you in the police beat. They probably even rather read about your obituary. They don't want to hear anything that you got going on that's good. So what you do is respectfully disappear. Okay? They have then become irrelevant in your life. You don't need them anyway. If a person cannot be happy for something great happening to you and they watched you suffer and struggle, then you don't need them. You don't need them at all. And so you move on, you forget about them. Okay? Um, so, I have experienced that here recently, and I've lost maybe about 3 people, but it's fine because that showed me they weren't really true anyway. And God is clearing my path for those that are going to be there for me, and those that are really here for me and really love and care and support me. So I'm grateful. All right, so until next time, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I wanted to get started earlier for a change before the heat gets going. But anyway, this is ARK, A Rose Nose, the Raw Reality with Ruby Red, uncut. Stay tuned for more content, and see you next time.